All right, guys. I kind of wanted to do like a little unboxing video of this charging system I got from Progressive RC. It's the Apex charging system, 2000 watt. This is how it came. This is like a super cool little case. I used to use out in the field a 308 charger, this one right here, that took a crap on me, and this is the one I just ran back and forth to the house, and I charged my stuff at home in the field, you know what I mean? But it served its purpose for a while, and I was just checking the IR on a battery, and it like sizzled out, so I don't know what happened there. But I ordered this case. I always wanted one of these. Obviously it fits the needs that you know, for this is part of the hobby. You know, having one of these cases is something that, you know, you always have out in the field, you know. And I used to toss that thing around a lot, and it probably took a beating, you know. So I probably user error. I probably did something to it, just, you know, it bouncing around in the truck and all that, traveling. But these cases obviously would fit the need for somebody who travels around a lot and is, you know, in and out, moving it around a lot. And I have a 4010. Let me see. I'm going to try and move this thing and hopefully get it back here. So I have a 4010 right here. I love that charger. You know, it's been real good to me. And so the 308 has been too. Like I said, it served its purpose for what I needed. And here we are. I needed a new one, so I decided to splurge a little bit and get a new, you know, charger. So I just wanted to show you guys what it comes with. It's got 2 balance leads. Progressive, they always give you the candies. You got the candies in the sticker, you know. So that it comes with the balance boards. You just snap them. Bing. There you go. And you got 2 balance boards. 2 leads, you know, for your battery packs. I'm personally going to switch these out probably. I don't know. It's probably fine for what I'm using to charge in the field. Actually, I know it is, but I like to make everything big and as robust as possible. You get a, what is this, a micro, no, I think it's, I forget what you call that one. I don't know if you could say it. It's like the one that used to go in the program cards for Castle. I don't think I have anything like that no more, but it doesn't matter. Everybody's probably got 1,000 C chargers at their house, you know. This is pretty cool. A little gripper thing for the stuff in there. But this is the case that I wanted to show you guys. I have another 4010 in here, Duo. I like these, like I said. And this is like a super simple setup. So I just talked with Chad on the phone just to get a rundown because I myself didn't know how this operated as far as, can I use it at home? Can I use it in the field? Can it do both? Blah, 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 blah. And it 100% can with ease, you know. So, you know, I just got off the phone with him. He showed me how to like set it all up and stuff. But I wanted to show you guys these things, man. They're super nice. So, oh, I'm sorry. It also comes with the cord. I just have it plugged in right now so I can demonstrate and show you guys what's going on. So basically, if you're at home, you could just straight up plug this thing in, right? Here's your on and off switch that actually powers the entire thing. And then it's as simple as, okay, you're plugged in, turn it on, bam. So when the charger's turning on right now, you see the countdown, 4, 3, 2, hit tab while that's counting down, and it'll let you rate that in there. You could switch your charger from the DC power, which is your at-home power, or battery source power. So that would be like plugging it into your, you know, your truck or your car or whatever when you're out in the field. So you do that, you know, flip it to either or right now. You know, obviously we're doing DC power. Oh, one other thing. Don't have these both hooked up to power supplies at the same time. Super important, you know. It's either one or another, you know. So when you're at home, you can use your case, leave this wire at home, and you know it'll never happen. You know, you'll never have 2 cords at the same time, you know what I mean? This is a 24 volt in and out. So, like I said, if you're in the field, you won't have this wire with you anyway. So just make sure you don't have 2 power supplies coming in. So I'm gonna run DC power for now. just so I can show you guys. It's a, you know, a normal Charger 4010 Duo, if you ever seen one or had one before. They have a newer one. Like, this is going to be getting cycled out eventually. But I went with this one because I already have a 4010. God forbid something happens, I can easily just swap the 4010 back in there and it fits this case. Everything's good to go. You know what I mean? So that's why I got that instead of, I think it's called the 4015 or something like that. You could do 12S batteries on it and all that stuff. I have no need for anything that 12S battery. It's just not what I need, you know. Is it cool to have it? Yeah. So this one can do 10S. That's what the 4010 means. And then you got like the 308, which means it does 8S, you know. So that's like a little bit about them, but super nice. You got fans sucking all the heat out. You got ventilation right here for air to come in and fans to blow all that stuff out. I'm gonna turn it off for right now. So you hear the fans in there, they're still kicking it off. You know, even with it unplugged, they use a little bit of power to cool down and all that good stuff. But this is the inside I wanted to show you guys right here. So you got your charger just like that. Like I said, if anything, you could, something were to happen, they got warranties anyway, so that's really cool. Like, they warranty everything they build, so I'd be pretty much good on that anyway. But this is the 4010 in there, just your normal 4010 stuffed in this case. I don't know if you can see in there, but it's a 2000 amp power supply. And then you got the fans and everything. So they do a real good job. Clean out, you know, you guys do awesome work. Very smart, you know. I'm not like the too savviest in this kind of stuff. Like, dude, I throw my 4S packs on there. I charge them. I take them all. You know what I mean? And I got my dischargers. You know, that kind of stuff. So, you know, it's just, it works for me for what I need, but I don't know, like, the in-depth stuff that you can do with these chargers, you know. I don't have a need to know that kind of stuff, but, man, these things are packed with such cool stuff. So I just wanted to show you guys, basically, this, you know, it's pretty awesome. You know what I mean? I imagine you just throw, your little balance boards, your leads, and all that stuff in there, and close the case up. Yep. Bam. Perfect, right? So now I can take this one with me in the truck, and no, this is a robust case right here. It's pretty solid. This thing's got some weight to it too, for sure, with the power supply and all that in there. But yeah, man, super nice job. Very happy with it. Progressive, you know, they do good work, man. Good, very, very good work. And this is like one of the cheaper ones, you know, and I think you can get them where they have like glossy carbon fiber and all that, like super fancy ones. I didn't need that. Would I want that? Absolutely. But I didn't find the need to, you know, a lot of my stuff I take out in the field takes a pretty tough beating, you know. Sometimes you got to rush to a car and you're in the middle of charging. Well, slam the case and throw it aside, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm doing it under my hood. I should probably get like a deep cycle life battery and just, you know, charge that up and do it. But it's just like, I don't know, it's one more thing I got to bring with me. I like to just hook it right to my battery. So we set that up for that, you know. And like I said, at the most I would ever want to charge is 20 amps on each battery. You know, that is literally the most that I have ever used or needed to use, you know. And actually, I didn't even need to use that. I like to do things, you know, when I'm into moving fast. I got packs that are heated and stuff like that. I just whack them real quick, you know. So, yeah, that's just where we're at with it. So I just wanted to show you guys how nice these little cases are, and super excited. You can get them at Progressive RC. Super helpful. Chad, I don't know how many guys work there or, you know, what their setup like, but I spoke to Chad every time that I reached out. And super awesome. It helped me out. Very cool dude. Gave me, broke me down some formulas that I needed to know. And very, 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 very smart with what they got going on here. So, awesome guys. If you guys want to go get one, check out progressiverc.com. All right? That's it, man. I'm going to get my stuff set up. I'm ready to go speed running. All right? Talk to y'all later.